I'm back. It's me. Go Girl Mandy. Doing my Dooney dance. Doing my little Dooney scrub-a-lub. Tapping on with the strap. I want to share with you that I watched Note to Janet Webb's her videos about her handbags and how she redoes the Florentine satchel and resizes these. Honey, I really appreciate that advice. It's amazing. I love my bag so much more with putting the hole, and you have to watch the video, so I'm going to have it below the information. And she's so adorable. So this video is dedicated to you and to the Pecantannedbeauty, because the Pecantannedbeauty has some beautiful videos of her Willa satchels, her Florentine satchels that she has that are just, God, shoppers that are in mushroom, and I think she got elephant. Really beautiful. And then Note to Janet just got a Florentine leather satchel in the marine. And I watched your video, honey. I watched your video, and I have all my, I'm not intending on selling them, my favorite. In fact, Lori, 49 L. Davis, also had also asked if anyone wants to talk about their favorite bag that they use all the time. And this is one of them. You know what? Because of you, Janet, I purchased the marine satchel, and I have this in the denim. I wear this a lot. And here's, I redid, just as you said, weaved it inside here, and I'm not going to go over her video, but I did punch a hole there. I know. It was scary putting that nail through, but I actually had a horse. I had horses, so I was able to use my little hole punch. So it's cleaner and looks more professional. But I love not having all that strap. I like shoulder strap a little bit more than the crossbody, because I'm generous in front, and I don't know. I don't want to look like a military soldier from Germany. I'm sorry. Or any military soldier. So I know the young girls really like it crossbody, and once in a great while I'll use it that way. But I love how this fits. So I am enjoying my Florentine satchels much more. Now what I did is I had the strap go through here and back around and up. You can see that. Comes through again. And I use this to hold the whole thing together rather than just the two straps. I actually have it's stretching it a little bit, this little guard, all three leathers together. And she talks about how she does it. So I'm going to let you guys research it. But it shortens the crossbody, and you can still use it as a crossbody. You just have an extra hole here. And my favorite bags, I put a hole in. The ones I didn't, I listened to you if I was thinking of reselling them, to put the little hole guard to one side. But anyway, so here it is, and this is my favorite bag that I use a lot. I also use quite a bit the Pebble satchels in the Zip Zip. I've been using that a lot. In fact, I finally, yay, gals, I made it to a wedding. Yes, the infamous wedding happened. And I wore my favorite outfit in turquoises and blues, and I had my patent leather satchel to contrast with it. And I have it in the oyster. And I got so many compliments on that bag. Forget my outfit. I think they're going to take the bag and run with it. So that was a hit, and the bride was so beautiful. It was just a stunning, amazing wedding. In fact, I think I have a picture right here of the wedding couple. Of course, it's probably hard to see. There they are, happily married. So, yeah, little Sarah and John, that's her name. Anyway, so I had a wonderful time, just flew back, I had to fly there, and I have some other weddings to go to. So my wedding caper, you guys, you helped. And by the way, I wore my mint green zip satchel in the, mint green. I wore that for the rehearsal dinner. And I wore that contrasting with another aqua outfit that I had. So I had 2 different bags and loved it. And I felt wonderful. So, weddings are tricky, what to wear. It was 102 degrees at the wedding, and it was outdoors and at a golf club. And it was beautiful, but it was hot. So anyway, but I love this satchel. And so does Note to Janeth. I have 3. I have gray, I have the marine, and do I have more than that? And I have the raspberry, and I have this one. I have 4, but I love this bag so much. So anyway, here's how it looks. Just wanted to show you, Janeth. See, nice. Now I think you've got yours a little shorter. I don't mind mine being a little longer. I like a little longer, but you can decide where you want to put it. And it's so much more neat and doesn't hang way down here, because I find I would catch into things. This doesn't catch into doorknobs and stuff, and like I was being hooked up like a little dog on a leash. So this is a lot better. And wanted to show you. Oh, I have an unboxing. So let me not get away with not talking about that. And I wanted to say shout out to, Pecantannedbeauty has a beautiful video of a store that she's gone to, a composite of her collection, and one of the best videos online. She's a professional, and she's a beautiful woman, beautiful lady, and classic style. And I really do have a classic style. That's really, but because of my job, I've had to go a little more bohemian, and because of the nature of where I live. But boy, do I love her classy taste. Beautiful. And I love Note to Janeth. You're so darling. You're adorable too. You're so cute, attractive, but your little purse collection, it ain't little. It's really, really beautiful. And of course, shout out to Maya and Luna, Diamond 76, Deb's Story Bags. Let's see, Carly Right Now, Kitty, love that. Miss Q, Carla T, Denise loves Dooney and Bourke, DB, Sentimental Kitty, and I don't want to leave out Nina Bina. Nina Bina, I love watching your videos. All of you ladies, and there's more. There's newer gals getting online, doing some really fun, informative vids. I think I got that from Maya and Luna. Vids. So we're doing vids. Anyway, so this is one of them. So I have a box. I have another one, and I thought I would share it with all of you. It's an opening. It's an opening. This is an as-is, and this is a bag that I wanted to kind of see. I'm not sure if I'll keep it, but I wanted to see what it looked like. And I thought I'd flip it up. Let me turn it. I haven't looked at it yet. Whew. Okay, let's put that away. Okay, so there it is. And as is. So it's that weave textured bag, and this is in the natural with the T Moro trim, and I thought I would try it. It's almost 101 degrees here where I live, so I'm hot. I have the air conditioning going, thank goodness. So that makes everything, so that's where I'm wearing this, poncho, but it's really light underneath. I just have a little shell, and so it's, it looks like a tablecloth, but anyway, it works great today because I had to be at work here pretty soon, and I always do my videos before I go to work. And I wanted to be colorful and kind of festive, and when it really is hot, it's fun to dress with lots of color. But this bag isn't about color so much, but about classy line. And I wanted to see, it's an as-is, so I got it quite a bit off because it's an expensive bag. I think it's over 340. And I wanted to check this out because some women on reviews were saying that this looks like, this particular bag looks like plastic. And I don't, it's been in the, you know, it's been in the mail, and you know how it is with as is. They smush it and they grush it and they put it on down and they don't do anything to make it better. But I wanted to see how I like this, because it is a beautiful, lovely textural, embossed. It's embossed to look like basket weave. So I guess the really, really high-end bags actually have it, you know, the leather pieces going in and out. But I've noticed when I've looked at those in the high-end department stores, they seem like they would catch on things. So I'm thinking that this embossed might be a little bit better. But it has, you know what, someone didn't use it. You can see it's got the plastic. Gosh, it's almost new. But you know what, we're gonna see if the bag's in there. I don't know why that's symbolic. It's sort of like, did I hit the lottery with my bags? So, this little timer, I think just hit the bottom line. I don't think it's coming back. I think it got busted once and for all. Every time I move this little table, it falls over. Anyway, so let's look at this, because who has seen this bag? I haven't quite seen a video on it. Maybe there is one. I'm just not sure. And look at that. See what you guys think. Get up close. It's a little on the shiny, little bit, because my light, as I say, is hitting right on it. And this is the natural. So I didn't go for the taupe because I've got some taupe. I've got elephant in my collection already. So this is symbolic of how together this is. So there's the bag. I think that's mostly why we like the bag. The bag itself is pretty cheap, but this has the card. So it's really analyzing. It's got everything. It's got the tag, and this is called the Perry Satchel Natural. And I'll have all the specs below of the measurements and the size, because this reminds me of the Claremont. It's really a Claremont with the textured embossed leather, and this is real leather. Now some women, and it's got the new logo down at the bottom. Come on, little guy, right there. Now it's not as contrasting on this bag because it's the natural color, but I thought maybe it would be kind of elegant with the T-Moro trim in dark chocolate brown against the natural. Seemed like, to me, an elegant option. So let me, I'm not sure I'm going to keep it, so I'm not going to take off all the, I'm not going to rip it all off, but I'm liking this bag. And at the price. So this is your typical strap, a little bit thinner, see? So let's go over it. So it kind of comes in on the side like this, and then there's your brass ring. But it's soft. It's got a soft curve to it. I like this because it's a little narrower on top and not too boxy. I don't like the super boxy. In fact, it reminds me of the Willa. It's kind of a Willa shape Claremont. But it's a Perry satchel. It's not Claremont, it's Perry is the name. Now there's a little crease there, but you know what, I'm not worried about it. It's kind of, it's coming out. It just needs to be straightened up. So fortunately, I think Lori Davis had a hobo logo lock that really creased, and sometimes that leather does, but this seems to be more resilient. Now some of the ladies in the review thought that this looked, some of them thought it was a little too plasticky. But you know, I think with all Dooney and Bourke satchels and bags, their leather softens and mellows as you use it. And the shine probably just gets a little mellower as you embrace the little girl. So this is a new puppy. Okay, that's better. You can see it like that. And then here's the lovely, here it is. Now, I like it because it's tall. I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to let it go. It tells me, though, We passed 15 minutes, so I've got a few more minutes. This is roomy. You see in there? It's got a middle pocket. Now, some of the complaints about this middle pocket here, see, it's a little small. It's not really long and lean like the Claremont is, like the big, tall, and I have one, by the way. I have the dark gray, like Pecantannedbeauty, and when she ordered one, I liked the one that she had, so I got the dark gray one, as is, and it came really well. And then here's the pocket on one side. So there's 3 sections. There's this side with the slip here, and it has the beautiful chevron interior, which is very neutral. I think it's pretty with this bag. And it's just and it's a cotton. Okay. Then here is their classic pouches here for sunglasses and for your, you know, your breath mints and things like that. But this is where women have a little issue. This here is small, but I actually have things I could put in there. I have checkbooks and stuff, but it's not good for files. It's not good for, you know, the Claremont is a much better, taller, more for files and for professional. This is a real head bag purse, but there's lots of room here, and I love how it spreads out. See that? You get lots of width in there, or depth. That's better, depth. And it's good width here, but this isn't. So if this is not going to fit into your plan of having this short, then that's not going to work for you. That doesn't bother me, because I can put glasses, checkbooks, credit cards, and keep them secure. This, you know, all their straps, I like the fact that this strap is neat. You see that? It's a neat, tucked. I do like that. It gives you the option to have a shoulder strap, but it is thin. So I'm gonna move this over. So it's thin. It's not, you weigh this down, you know, oop, you see? There. And it's not really good with this top. Actually, having something more professional, and you see that tomorrow, beautiful, has a beautiful smile. This little girl is smiling. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. I have gone a long way to be here. I've gone through several examinations. I'm hoping that this one will be okay, and she'll accept me and love me and have her in her collection. I think I might. I love you, honey. I just think this is a beautiful, now see how high this is. There's not a lot of length to this, so it's right here, but look at how it can squish. Now I like that, where you can kind of meld it against your body. Some of those other bags they have, Dooney and Bourke's, very boxy, so it's like right out here, and it's like that. And I like the fact that this is accordion and kind of thin, where you can mold it and slim it down. I realize I like the V shapes in these bags, but isn't that pretty? Okay, close under the arm. The strap is a little thin. I would say I would have liked a thicker strap, ideally. Now I got this for $150 off, so, and it hasn't been used. There's a little crease right there. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I think that'll disappear when you put stuff in it. It's pretty hardy. I don't know if you gals think this looks plasticky. I really like the texture. I love the colors, the high-low, what they call the high-low colors of it. Here's the back of it. Here's another little smile. Hello, how are you? I want to be loved. So, there we are. I'm sorry the light's hitting it. It's got quite a sheen on it. And maybe that's where women are feeling it's a little, but I don't, when you see it in person, it looks better. It looks better in person to me. Now, when you fold this down, you see it has to go over this little crease on either side. You can't just flap it down like that. See? It won't. You've got to put it down and on the side. So there's a little adjusting there. But I like the height of the handles. Plenty of room to go over your arm. And I'm going to stand up. Try to move this down a bit. Move this down just a bit. There we go. Okay. What do you think? Beautiful, textural, ladylike, very sophisticated. But I think the natural is kind of a color that will pop off of things. So that's why I didn't go for the taupe, but the taupe was very popular. It sold out. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to take a little more time because, let's get up close. There's no damage on it that I can see. Leather looks really good. It looks like it hasn't been used. Oh, the feet. Now, and the feet just gives it structure. I'm not sure how it really protects, but it does give the bag, I heard that by a representative one time, it really helps the bag hold its structure to have the feet there. And also you get that click, 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 click. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God, we gotta do the Dooney dance. Oh, and you know what? We gotta do the Dooney hug. Oh, Nikki, the Dooney kiss, hug. Oh my gosh. So cute. Yeah. I know. There's a good thing right there. But it's actually, when you go like this and you fill it out, I think it's going to be fine. It's just, they took a perfectly good bag and shoved it into a box. So that's going to happen. I have another bag that happened to, and it came out. So not going to worry. See? There. But isn't that elegant? Oh, but it was really Pecantannedbeauty's videos that helped me to want a little structured bag. I need a structured bag in my collection, and I thought this had a lot of pizzazz and elegant and pretty and cute and adorable. New pet. But I love this bag. I think I'm keeping it. And my collection, and I'm probably not going to get another one for a while. I think I'm done, gals. Yeah, they're going to take me off to the Dooney Insane Asylum. But I told you, it's a planet where you have rooms full of Dooneys and all kinds of wonderful organizational shelf solutions. So I don't mind going there. If they let me out once in a while, I could make a paradise out of that experience. So can you. Look at these bags, they're beautiful. But they're high-low of the color. You can see it there, and it is pretty. Sorry, but I don't see it as looking cheap. I think it looks really, shoot, I'm not spending $4,000 or $5,000, but here it is. And people, I love the shape, I love the size. It's not too big. It's kind of a medium large. It's not large. It's not overwhelming. It's a square, and it tapers. You see how it tapers towards the top too. So it makes it from looking too. I love the quality of this. Again, it reminds me of the Willa. Also has that beautiful, but you have the fun with the texture. So here we are again. Yippee! I just love how Janet gets so excited. Isn't she cute? She's like, ah, yeah. So what do you think, huh? Okay. I think I'm done. I think I've lost it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye. I got it. Yeah.